Imagine this. You wake up, you hunt a mammoth, you run for your life from a saber-toothed tiger, you sweat buckets in the hot sun, and then you go to sleep. No shower, no soap, no deodorant. For literally hundreds of thousands of years, this was just life. Your ancestors stank, or at least that's what our modern brains think. But did ancient humans actually walk around covered in filth, rotting away? The answer is no, but how they stayed clean will probably gross you out. Welcome to the bizarre history of ancient hygiene. Let's start with the ultimate paradox, getting dirty to get clean. Before you judge them, you have to understand that back then, nature was actively trying to eat you, including the bugs. Early hunter-gatherers didn't avoid mud, they embraced it. A thick layer of dried mud acted as an ancient full-body suit of armor. It blocked the blistering UV rays of the sun, and more importantly, it stopped mosquitoes and ticks from biting them. It was SPF 50 and bug spray rolled into one. When it was time to wash this off, they didn't use loofahs, they used the earth. Sand and gravel were the first exfoliators. They literally sandblasted the dead skin and dried sweat right off their bodies. But what about body odor? Surely a tribe of humans smelled like a locker room, right? Not exactly. Enter the microbiome. Today, we take hot showers and use harsh chemicals that completely nuke all the bacteria on our skin, the good and the bad. But ancient humans had a thriving ecosystem of good bacteria living on their skin. These microscopic janitors literally ate the ammonia and sweat that causes bad body odor. In a weird way, by never washing with soap, ancient humans became self-cleaning ovens. They didn't smell like modern sweat, they just smelled like the forest. But eventually, humans started settling down. We built cities, packed ourselves tightly together, and suddenly, dirt wasn't so practical anymore. Around 2800 BC, the Babylonians invented the world's first soap. But you would not want this in your bathroom. It was made by boiling animal fat with wood ash and water. It was greasy, it smelled like a barbecue, and it was mostly used to clean wool, not human skin. The Egyptians took it one step further. They actually cared about smelling good. They would mix animal and vegetable oils with alkaline salts to create a cleansing paste. Finally, humanity was making progress. But nobody took hygiene to the extreme, quite like the ancient Romans. They built massive heated public bathhouses. It was the ultimate hangout spot. But here is the secret. Even the Romans didn't really use soap. Instead, they covered themselves in cheap olive oil. Then, a servant would use a curved metal tool called a striggle to literally scrape the oily, dirty, sweaty sludge off their skin. Gross, yes. Effective? Absolutely. So, did ancient humans shower? No. But they used mud armor, sand exfoliators, bacteria armies, and metal scrapers to survive. It makes your 10-minute hot shower seem pretty luxurious, doesn't it? If you made it this far, hit that subscribe button to feed your brain with more bizarre history. See you in the next one.